Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 16th of December. Holy moly! 16th of December, people. How are we doing? Join me today for Woo Wednesday, where I will be pulling some oracle cards and passing on some beautiful messages from Spirit to you. Today I'm working with Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy Oracle cards. Good morning, Chloe. As you are jumping on, just say good morning in the comments so I can see you, and make sure you've given StreamYard permission so I can see who you are. So I am Diana Nash, aka the Badass Woo, and I help overwhelmed women to step into a life they truly desire using sound and spiritual healing so they can finally be free. Oh, feel the power of those words. Good morning, Amy. Hello. So, my loves, as you were jumping on, if you would like a car, I'm not bringing you a car, but Merry Christmas. If you'd like a card pulled, just put me please in the comments, and then I would love you to share this stream so that we can spread the message, spread the vibe. So even after you've had your message, stick around, because sometimes the messages for other people, in fact, most of the time, messages for other people also resonate with us, and the collective that is brought here need to hear the messages today. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to pull a card for the collective, but I've just seen this pop up. My almost 2-year-old is sitting with me. Thanks for jumping on. He's now settling. You are so welcome. Hey, Eli. Good morning, Angel. Have you been a good boy today? Okay. The message for the collective this morning. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Look at that. Look at that energy. She reminds me of Mary. That beautiful energy. And actually, that's really interesting that came up. So that's the card of the collective for everybody today, whether you're watching live now or on replay. To remember, it is safe for you to be powerful, and your spiritual power brings great blessings. So I was chatting to someone the other day, and then I was talking about the retreat, and she said, oh, the thing that's putting me off is I don't want spirit to come forward, as in passed over loved ones. She didn't want her dad to come through. And I've had this a couple of times. And so when I talk about spirit, I don't just mean passed over loved ones, about mediumship. What I'm talking about is that connection to yourself. Look at the light that shines from within. That is our light. That is our soul. That's where it sits behind our heart. The heart is the gateway to the soul. And being spiritual and tuning into spirit just means receiving that divine guidance. That it's like having somebody who knows the best way to get somewhere, and they're just in your corner. They're like hanging out with you every single day. And whenever you want guidance, you just tune in. So some people call it God. Some people call it by different names. There is one source. There is powerful energy. And we can connect into that. So that's what I'm talking about. When I talk about connecting with spirit, I'm talking about tuning into the collective, not always about bringing Auntie Tina through or whoever. It's not about that with me. Connecting with spirit for me is connecting into that guidance from that higher place, from source energy. So I just wanted to clear that up. So your collective message, you are a powerful light worker, and your spiritual power brings great blessings. Your spiritual power, your spiritual connection connects you to that which is all-encompassing. It is part of everything, and everything is part of it. And we can tune into that. And when we're tuned into that, we can see it in the trees. We can see it in the things all around us, what we feel, what we bring into our lives. That is the power of your spiritual connection. So I'm not talking about you being able to connect with loved ones who have passed over. I'm talking about connecting with spirit, source, that which is greater than us, that is everywhere, that we are all part of. Okay. Miss Amy, okay. And Sandra, good morning. She has shared. Thank you, my love. Dina, yay. Good morning, Dina. Okay. So if you would like a card, people, just put me, please. And then I would love you to share this stream. So Amy, coming to you, darling. Okay, Lady Amy. Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So I don't know if someone's on the peripheries, or it could be a relationship that you already have. And if you're already in a relationship, I feel like it's about embracing the spiritual path of both of you for that to be almost a bit more accepted. Oh, that feels right, but I don't know what your relationship status is, and you don't have to reveal it if you don't want to. But it's about finding that really deep connection. If it's not about a relationship, it's about finding that really deep connection with somebody that you feel that love so strongly for. You've just left your ex. Okay. I love spirit, because sometimes I pull a card and I'm like, oh, really? That's the human doubting. And then I just go, okay, that's what's right. So thank you for that confirmation, Amy. You've just left your ex. Okay. So it is about now finding, first of all, the love for yourself, the love for yourself, the love for yourself. Really tuning into your spiritual connection and your connection with yourself, because sometimes we get lost, right? We get lost in relationships and we lose a bit of who we are. And so for you, I feel like the card says that the answer is based on a spiritually based romantic relationship first. I feel like you need to find you, come back to you, to your heart, and rebuild those layers first. And then when you do, when you are in perfect, I don't like using the word perfect actually, when you are feeling in alignment and flow, that's when your heart will be ready to open and to allow that energy in. But it's about really building that spiritual foundation and knowing what you will accept now and what you won't, and being very clear on that, and not allowing anything or anyone to get in that way, because this is all about you now, girl. This is all about you, girl. So rebuild from that place, reconnect so deeply to yourself in a way that you never have before. Dig, connect, live it, breathe that connection, and then you're going to call it in quicker, faster, easier. You'll know it when you see it, but you must be in that vibration first with yourself to call that in. I hope that makes sense. Perhaps there's someone else coming. There will be, but you have to be in the place where you're ready. Otherwise, so let me quickly talk about vibration and alignment. If you're not in the right place, if you're in a place where you're showing up in life going, oh God, I feel crap about myself, or I'm a people pleaser and I've got to do what everyone else wants, then your soul, your spirit doesn't know who you are and what you, let me frame that. Your soul and spirit knows who you are, and it is your inner compass. And so there's discord there, because if you're constantly acting in a way to serve other people and put your desires and your wants last, then you're not serving your soul's purpose. You're not in alignment with your soul. And so it feels the discord. And so the universe hears all of these things. If we constantly don't have boundaries, the universe goes, oh, she's got no boundaries. And then you draw to you the people that are going to abuse your boundaries. And then it perpetuates in a cycle. And we go, why does all this stuff happen to us? I don't get it. So this is why it's so important, because we must understand and connect with our soul. That is why I always talk about being aligned, in alignment with your soul aligned, because when we come from that place, when we are truly serving what our heart desires, that doesn't mean that we have to be mean and nasty about what we want and say, oh, I'm not doing that for you. It's about serving from that place so that actually people understand. Like if they go, oh, Diana, she don't do that because she doesn't like that, then people don't do that. And I don't call in the people that do that. And if the people try to do that, they're not in. But if people aren't clear on our boundaries, if people aren't clear on what we will and won't accept, then we're drawing the people that will test those boundaries. And if we're not in a good place, that can make us feel like stuff is being done to us all the time, when really we are in control. You are a powerful light worker. Remember the card for everybody. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings. Your spiritual power is the catalyst to more, to the next thing, to living in such desire and joy. You can have it all, but you must first connect here. I hope that makes sense, my darling. If I Bisola, please do not be trying to DM and pull my people. That's not cool. We're talking about living in alignment and what I will and will not accept, and I won't accept that. So with love and blessings, I'm going to ask you to leave. Okay. Please do not come onto my live stream trying to inbox people and possibly sell something to them, because that doesn't fly with me. I don't like it. I don't accept it. So please don't do that. Okay. Right. Amy, so that was your message. That was your message. Did it resonate, my darling? I hope it did. I hope it did. Okay, so Sandra. Okay, Sandra, I'm coming to you next. And Sandra, I feel like a bit of that was for you too. And in fact, a bit of that's for everybody, but they made me think of you as well in that. Okay, what does Sandra? Hang in there. Hang in there, girl. This is what I'm getting for you. Hang in there, girl. Hang in. Okay. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. You can grow that fruit and eat that bad boy. Oh, wrong side. Books. I've ended up pulling 3 for you. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books, but involve yourself in it. Singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So bring all these elements in together. Bring all these elements in together, but visualize yourself. See yourself doing well in that, and bring that energy of singing and dancing. Raise that vibration. You need to raise your vibration right now. Sing and dance. Feel free. Feel that energy of when we are just abandoned. Feel that beautiful energy of when we just are dancing like nobody's looking. We're just so free and we're just letting go. Bring that energy into your life. And I don't know if books resonates with you and whether that is that you are to write, but I feel like you want some more answers right now, and perhaps find some spiritual books to read to help you. I hope that helps, my darling. That is your message for this morning. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Amy, sorry, I missed your comments, darling. Let me come back to you. I can relate to this a lot. I'm learning a lot about boundaries and self-love. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. But that is the place to start for sure. The relationship I had with my ex-partner was very intense and spiritual, but at the same time toxic. In a way, it's a reflection of the lack of self-love to myself, in which I'm now building. Yes. Was it spiritual though? If it was toxic, was it spiritual? And actually, I go back to this. You are a powerful light worker, and sometimes we draw the people that try and suck our light because they don't have it in their lives and they want to feed off our light. So it's really important as well when we're working with energy and really stepping onto this path that we learn how to protect our energy. Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Okay, where am I coming to next? Okay. Let me see. Chloe. Okay, babes. And then Dina, I saw that you would like a card. Okay. And then Laura. And if you haven't already, I would love you to share this stream. It's really easy. It's really easy to give our power away. It's really easy to lose ourselves in a relationship or a role, you know, whether that's sister at work. It's really easy to lose our identity of who we are and to merge into something that we think is acceptable or will make us feel loved. And actually, what we're doing is putting out a false sense of us because we're not shining from who we actually are. And so we can't call in the things that we really want because we're not actually expressing or living in a life that is in alignment with what we actually want. And so how can we call that in a vibrational match if we're scared to ask for it, or if we're hiding from what we truly want, or we're not expressing that? So it's so important that we can come back to the heart and really start to live in that alignment. Okay, Chloe, this is for you, my darling. Chloe, you got singing and dancing too, boo. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So, Chloe, I know a little bit about you. And for you, music is so important. And just like for me, spirit bring me in messages through song. So I feel like really start to listen and ask for a song and ask for guidance through a song. That's your little test for today. Bring that beautiful energy, those high vibes in to music and dancing. Move your body, feel the joy and the energy in that. Okay, I hope that resonates, honey. Right, where am I coming to next? Dina. Okay, lovely Dina. Oh, they're getting me to ground my feet right now for you, Dina. Just almost, just to take stock. I feel like there's a lot going on. It's almost like you've gone into a sweet shop and it's like, oh, there's so many beautiful things. I don't know which way to go first, but it's like, just take stock and get still. Get still, because otherwise you're going to end up eating all the sweets and all of them you won't like the taste. So you've got to get still and have time to explore properly. Singing and dancing. Just see how this message. So Dina, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So allow yourself that space, that energy to just be. I don't know if you've been quite hemmed in before and not really just let loose. So I really want you to enjoy feeling that freedom and that expression that we get when we do the dance and the singing. And that's possibly why you've been drawn to me, because it's time to rediscover, reconnect. And that's what we do on a Friday, right? Over in the group, we have a good sing and we laugh. And this is what it's about. When we're living in that place, we bring that vibration, that energy into our lives. This is why I do all the different bits I do. So you have the Read the Woo Wednesday with me. We have the motherfucking Monday on a Monday. Let's get into that mind and work the brain. Let's see what's going on. But also, let's use the spiritual tools and techniques to get rid of it. That's why we use the breath. Then we have Friday over in the group every Friday, where we're singing and we're dancing and we're laughing, because we're bringing in that energetic vibration of joy and laughter and expression. That is so important. And then you have the second Sunday of every month, Sunday Soul Session, where I bathe you in sound for the healing. So this is why all the little things, all the little points through the week and the month, you get a taste of everything I do. I bring it all, because all of these different elements are needed, and that's why I do all the different bits. Okay, where am I getting to? Yes, Chloe singing and dancing. Dina, sounds like a good plan. Good. Get your sing on, girl. Okay, who was I coming to next? Laura. My lady Laura. Okay, babes. And then I think I've got everyone. Can you just give me a yes if you've asked me to read for you, and I have, because I want to make sure I get you all beautifuls. And if you're watching on replay, just let me know what messages resonated with you. Spirit seemed to want us to just be a bit free right now and to let go, and to remember that the power in doing that, the power, oh, they're going to make me emotional. If you've been with me a while, you'll know I just get super emotional, especially when I get messages. And what it is the feeling that they give me. They give me the feeling, and it is so gorgeous, and it makes me emotional because I'm so blessed to be able to feel this and pass this on to you. When we are being, just truly being, this gives us the space and the time to feel, to express, to be. And we are so caught up. These are these words, by the way. They're their words, not mine. This is why my eyes are closed. It gives us the space to express and be. For so long, we have been caught up in the doing, and we've forgotten how to be. We've forgotten how to nurture ourselves unconditionally, because we are the first to be sacrificed. We are the first to be put to the back. We are the first to say no. No to us, yes to you. And we must flip that script. We must turn that around so that we remember, by nurturing ourselves, by allowing the laughter, by allowing the joy. It is not wasting time. It is charging your vibration, charging your vibration, charging your vibration, and then we can bring in more. But if we are serving from a place that is empty and broken, so too will our experience be. So first, my darlings, we must top up the heart. We must open the gateway to the soul so we can truly allow it to breathe and be. And then we are truly aligned with our path, and we are showing the true beauty that awaits us with love and blessings. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I just need to sit in that energy a minute. How gorgeous was that? That was Spirit talking. So you see, when I'm talking about Spirit coming through, I'm not talking about your Auntie Rita or your Uncle Bob or your dad. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a divine message from a collective of wisdom that is so frigging cool. Like, some of these have walked the planet many times. Some of them have not. Some of them have not come down to Earth to experience Earth. But some of them have, and so they've walked this life and they understand the shit that we go through, and they guide us. We go back up to source, heaven, whatever you want to call it, and we can then, as spirit, we can then come forwards through channels such as myself and pass on the guidance. And this is why you guys are drawn to me, because Spirit have connected you to me so they can pass on message and guidance that you need to hear. But guess what? When you strip back all of the shit that goes on in your brain, all of the stuff that causes blockages in your energy, you too can hear this guidance. I just haven't stumbled across this and always been able to do this. I had to really get clear. I had to really do the healing, and I had to really work on my connection to myself before I could get connection to spirit, to get that guidance that I needed. And now it's there. And sometimes it's clearer than others, because sometimes the human is heavier than others. But we must dance the two, because that is what we are doing. Every lifetime we're learning how to balance the spirit and the human. And that's what I teach. But you can all do this. It's just learning how. And the first way is to connect with yourself. And do you feel the energy now? Do you feel the energy, the beautiful love that surrounds you? That's what you get when you're connected, when you're aligned. Amy, wow, I really felt that. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's such a beautiful feeling. It's nothing to be scared of. My one makes a lot of sense at the moment. Music is my coping mechanism that I've avoided lately. Okay, so there's your reminder, Chloe. There's your reminder. You need to do that again, babes. You need to start. And we all do it. Sometimes I don't honor my spiritual practice, and I can feel the difference when I don't. Oh my God, I can feel the difference. I'm more narky. I lose my shit quicker when I'm connected, and when I'm making sure that my spiritual practice is bang on every day. My vibration is different. My patience is different. I have more patience, more tolerance. Okay, who am I coming to? Laura. Okay, darling. Sorry, Laura, you got sidetracked by spirit wanting to come forwards, but it was a beautiful message, and one that is so needed. So needed. Oh, Laura, they're saying open your heart. Open your heart. Oh. Open your heart, babes. I don't know if there's you've had something happened that has hurt your heart, in the past, but they want you to heal that, to really allow that energy to go. It's time, if that is the case. Oh, I feel like it's almost like stopping me from speaking. It felt quite overwhelming, like crushed, absolutely crushed. But now it's time to start rebuilding. So your card that fell out, you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So just what I've been talking about. When we are connected to our psychic senses, and there are 8 psychic senses, and everyone can have one or all of them or a couple of them, and it's just what we have that is the strongest that we work with. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight. So again, balancing the spirit and the human. Literally everything I've just spoken about is in this card. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So your spiritual vision, the things that they give us, that's guidance. They are continuously guiding us and showing us the way, giving us signs and symbols. So for example, yesterday, my little boy turned around and he had a feather just on his arm. Reminder, thank you. I see you. I see you. Thank you. And it's about remembering to say thank you and acknowledging, because they're always giving us signs. And it's like, until we really step into this path and really open up, we're going through life with blinkers on. We can't see it. We can't hear it. And we're being given signs all the time from let's call it the universe, if that feels easier, but it is spirit, source, the universe. It's all one and the same. And so we must learn how to navigate that and use our senses to understand it. And then we can get that all for ourselves, all the goodies for ourselves. So Laura, I hope that resonates with you. So for you, do you see things like, as in, are you a very visual person? Because they'll tend to, we start with our psychic senses that are the strongest for us. So if you're very visual, they'll tend to show you things in your mind's eye. So it's like you can visualize it, you can picture it. So work with that. really work with that. But I feel as well that that heart is needing some healing. So let me know if that resonates with you, my darling. And I hope I have read for everybody today that wanted a reading. Thank you so much, Divine Spirit. Thank you so much, love and joy. If you're watching on replay, tell me what resonated with you. Remember the message for today. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. We all have our soul purpose that we've come to do in this lifetime. And it's about understanding what that is, getting back on the path, and serving from that place. When you do that, you're going to be doing the work that lights you up, the stuff that sets your soul on fire, because that's what you're meant to be doing. This is what I'm meant to be doing. Thank you. I'm very visual, and yes, it resonates. Okay, and they're giving me energy in my throat as well. So you need to express whatever you need to express, and whether that person is around, that's okay. If they're not, you can still express that. Chloe, gonna have to jump off. Also looking after a newborn. Okay, you do you, Bo. Eli, lots of love. Be a good boy for mummy today. Okay, my loves. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps, my darlings. Oh, I still have places left on the retreat coming up. So you can spend 4 days, 3 nights, like a little sleepover with me, where we're going to be doing all of the things, looking at the mind and really getting to understand what's been going on and what's caused you to get here, what's causing the blockages, what's getting in your way. Let's move them out of the way, Boo. We're going to be having some beautiful sound healing live and in person. And when you feel the vibrations of the bowls and my voice live, it is just 10 times more powerful than via Skype or online. And then you're going to have the space just to be, to take time out every single day when we've done the work, when we've done the healing. We then have time to reflect. Location, honestly, it's gorgeous, and there's a hot tub at the pool if you want to jump in, and then we'll be having time in the evenings together. We'll be cooking meals together, so it's going to be just like a beautiful girly getaway where we can just be with some spiritual and sound healing and just getting back to you. If you really want to strip back the layers, if you're like, bam, I need this now, I need to sort my life out, then it's time. It's time. I still have some spaces, so you can send me a DM and ask me about that, and I can send you the info. Okay, my loves, I'm going to jump off, get the kiddies ready. Have a beautiful day, no matter what you are doing. Take care, and so much love.